Welcome back to a fresh episode of Missin Curfew. I'm Shane O'Brien.
And I'm Scotty Upshaw.
What's up, fella?
I
like the all black.
Another day in the
life. I like
life.
that you're wearing the all black.
Thank you.
Let's see that a lot out of you.
It's a Good Life special. And speaking of Good Life, this store they have down in Lido is off the charts.
I heard it's National League.
It's a great National League store, and we're gonna celebrate the opening of that store with a little party at some point.
You got something brewing, don't you?
I do. Birthday week's coming up here in a couple of weeks, and I might throw myself a little bash down at the Good Life store.
Bob Moses for your birthday, October 7th. I'm excited about that one.
Good Canadian band. Bob Moses.
Is Bob Moses Canadian?
Yeah, he's from Vancouver.
What?
Yeah, they are.
I never knew that.
They are. Yeah.
He's Canadian.
Yes, sir.
I wonder where he was in Vancouver when I was back there back in what year was
that?
He was
kept up with you back then, bro.
He was probably just figuring out all his jams back then.
Yeah, they're good. They're good.
They're unreal. I saw Bob Moses at Surf Lodge in Montauk years ago now up here.
I was with you.
You were with me. There was a couple epic pics that someone took of me at that. I just was like...
Looking fresh.
I was just in my element, shades on. You know, it was just... I love Bob Moses, so I'm excited for that. I'm excited for the Good Life party as well. That'll be a fun little weekend for you.
Yeah. How old are we?
You're going to be 39 up.
39.
I'm already 39.
39, 2 kids, dog, family guy.
I've already started planning something for our 40th. Me and Loops, we haven't put you on the group text yet. I said, let's give him some time here, but it involves...
golf?
No, it involves renting a massive yacht in Croatia probably in September of next year.
Nice.
Mackel,
Sweet.
Sean Kane's on the text. I was going to bring you in yesterday, but I said, let's give him a couple more weeks just to get to go. But that could be something. So this company in Croatia, these massive like vessels, like 100-footers, 105-footers, sleep 22 people. You bomb around Croatia. I think it's a good 40th for the boys.
Yeah, I heard something about this.
They got jet skis. They got those surf things that you like, Updogg. What are they called? Where you get on them?
Oh, the foils.
The foils.
Yeah.
I think you'd be good at that.
About? Yeah, foils. I suck at them, though. They're hard.
Are they hard?
Bing, are you good at a foil?
I'm never getting on a foil.
Why?
This guy thrashed his fucking hand with a surfboard. The foil's dangerous, man.
The foils just come flying down the line every time when you're surfing and just cut off everyone.
Yeah. And
no one in the water likes the foil.
No one does. Dude, I found a good surfing spot for you. I'm sure you've already done it. You ever surfed at Salty Creek or Salty Crew?
Salt Creek. Yeah.
Salt Creek. Have you ever surfed there?
I haven't, but I remember Evan at the golf thing was telling me about it when we were going down that hole.
Bro, as you would say, it was going off on the weekend, bro. It was going off. There was there was like 50 people in there. Great waves. I think you should maybe, jump in your car and come down there one weekend. It looked like it was pretty sick. I should have taken a video and sent it to you.
I got a 10-foot board for you if you want to come with me.
No. I've only caught one wave in my day. It was in Australia. And then I took a massive wipeout on 38th Street in Newport at about, 5, 6 in the morning, me and Loops. I'm lucky I didn't break my neck, to be honest with you. And that was it. Me and Loops out there, we thought we were so good from Australia. And you know how they break.
Surfing's hard, man. I went to Costa Rica after the knee surgery trying to surf. It was between my ribs being thrashed and my, knee and being sore and psychedelics that we were on. It's tough.
You put all that together. And
just tricky.
Yeah.
But just I get the aura of it. Just you, nature, fucking sharks everywhere, and just sick surfers around you that know what they're doing.
Yeah, so this person I knew at Evan's wedding, shout out to Evan Knapp and Wiggles, Leanne Knapp now. What a wedding. It was straight out of a fucking movie. I mean, it was...
Gospel singers.
It was great. Covered
DJ Clapton.
It was unbelievable. The wedding was unbelievable. However, someone that day, we were walking on the beach, they had the shark app where they track the sharks that are tagged. I didn't know you could have this.
There was a few of them on the dance floor, wasn't there?
There was, but there was no sharks at all around Newport. But you know where there was a bunch hanging out?
Huntington?
Nantucket.
Oh, in Nantucket.
On the East Coast, because she had the app of the whole thing.
Did DeSantis send them up there?
I think he might have.
Send up the great whites. Get them out of Florida. Send them up there.
Binger, do you have the shark app, or you're such a hippie that you don't believe sharks bite people?
I don't have the shark app, but I'm kind of one of those people that if I get bit by a shark in the water, like I'm in their territory. It's not much I can do.
One of our good buddies got bit by a lemon shark.
Who's that?
Should we say
not to put you on?
I know who it was. He showed me the picture over the weekend. Jaffe got bit by a lemon shark.
Holy shit!
Yeah, right in his knee. Pretty good scar. And he showed me the picture of when it happened. It was like fucking legit.
Nice.
I'm like, you can
survive a shark attack.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm like, you are a legend, Jaffe. Bit by a lemon shark.
Was he surfing? He foils.
No, I think he was feeding the sharks, and like the one came in, and the other one came in.
Here's Snowflake.
It's not Snowflake. It's not Snowflake. Anyways, Bigger, you should go check it out, buddy. It was going off. I thought about you. Evan, Leanne, a.k.a. Wiggles, congratulations. Updog, I'm on board, buddy.
I love it.
Look at this, right into the camera. Bills Mafia.
You're fucking right.
What a fucking game last night.
It was.
They covered for me. They covered for you. I got them on my DraftKings app to win the AFC at plus 175. I already told you to win the Super Bowl at plus 530 something. I'm not going to take them to win the AFC East because I think they're going to, but right now they're minus 355 to win the AFC East.
That's tough to lay that.
It's tough to lay that.
Big game this weekend in Miami. Tua.
Man, did you
Miami's
see that
coming
Allen
off.
sling that ball, man?
Yeah, he throws fucking. Remember the NFC, well, the championship last year? The fucking end of that game against KC, right? It was insane. That wasn't actually the championship. That was the second game. That was
the divisional play.
Yeah. God.
They should have won, but
yeah,
I mean, they just, and Von Miller, man, their D looks.
Yeah, I've been on them for.
You've been on them for 2 years.
I love Josh Allen.
He's the man.
You put him in fucking hockey skates. He's an absolute wagon too.
Yeah, and I saw him at Big Canyon 2 or 3 times this summer, so he likes to tee it. Another check mark for him.
He wears the C, yeah.
He wears the C.
Yeah,
he's a captain.
He's a captain.
Yeah, he's making fucking 40.
Did you hear the story of him sending out a letter to all the college teams when he was in high school?
No.
Basically saying like he wasn't drafted or anything, and he sent out this letter. Hey, I'm 6'4", 240-pound quarterback. Like to run. Got a huge. Got a rope. I throw seeds. Here's my highlight reel. Hit me back if you like. He sent it to like. I don't know.
Yeah, because he went to Wyoming, which isn't a really powerhouse
He
school.
sent it out to everyone, and fucking, Wyoming stepped up, brought him in. Now he's, arguably NFL's youngest and most dynamic fucking beast for a quarterback.
Yeah, I remember when the draft was happening, right? That was the year I think 5 guys got drafted. Mayfield being number 1 overall, Darnold or whatever. And they said he wasn't very accurate. But I just remember watching this kid throw a ball, and I was like, well, I'm pretty sure he'll get more accurate. Like, I don't know. But now he just...
He does a lot of shit.
The pass he threw to Stephon Diggs last night, Uppy, he went a little 2-step back and just snapped his wrist, and it was just a fucking
Was it
seed.
You mean the one straight?
Straight down the chute,
down the middle,
and Diggs was just like right there.
Yeah, Diggs.
And they're fans, man. They're the fans of Buffalo. I've been through so much shit with others, with the Sabres, I guess, mainly. That's the only other sport they got there. I don't know. Bills Mafia, they're at the game. Allen said something after the game last night. He's like, I was coming to the stadium fucking 4 hours before the game. There's traffic. There's people tailgating already. Like, how can you not jump on the bandwagon? I'm full on. I bought the shirt online right off the Bills website.
Is there a number on the back
Promo
of that?
code Curfew.
Is there an Allen
No
tag?
number. It just says double XL on the
I
tag.
tried to look for one last year in the playoff rounds for like an Allen jersey.
Should we
Did
decide?
they come play LA? Did they play LA Chargers or LA Rams this year? If they do, we're going.
You don't want to go to Buffalo, eh?
I mean, I would. I'd just rather not.
No, I don't really want to go to Buffalo either.
I'd rather go to SoFi, to be honest. Have a pint with you in a Sprinter van up the 405. And
You had me at Sprinter van. I've actually been thinking we should probably buy a Sprinter van. But
No LA for the Bills this year.
no LA?
no LA.
How about Vegas?
No Vegas.
Tough schedule for the boys. They're in Miami this
Hold
weekend.
on,
That'd
do I
have
got
been
the right schedule here? Or what?
that'd have been the one to get out for.
Oh, here we go. We got Bills Dolphins this week.
Yeah.
The closest we can get. We ain't going to Chi-Town either. Tough schedule.
At least they're. You know what? They won't be tempted to do anything bad now on the road, right? They're not going to be. This is their last game and somewhere fun.
Oh, Cincy for New Year's. Huh?
Yeah, there you go.
What about this one? What about Bills Chiefs October 16th, Kansas City? How far is that from here? Is it far?
Yeah, it is Midwest.
It is, eh?
Yeah, I'd say we stay as far away from the Midwest as we can, especially in the winter.
Yeah, that's true. I love their team. The atmosphere in that game last night was like, I was a little concerned. I saw the 10 points. I took them. Figured they were going to cover. I didn't see them blowing them out 41-7. It was a rout. Von Miller, their defensive line looks unreal. There was a lot of great games to Sunday Updogg. I mean, what the Dolphins did coming back against the Ravens. I had two on my bench. She got like 40 points.
AZ coming back against the Raiders on
That
the road.
was sick too.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. The NFL, well, what a weekend for parity and just showing fans that anyone can win on any given Sunday, and that no game's over till it's over. What Kyler Murray was doing out of the pocket was crazy,
insane.
right? In the 2-point conversion.
The one before where he ran out and he looked like he was doing a drill where he just ran in, ran around, came back out around, and then ran it in. That was sick. His throw on the 2-point conversion.
You want him, huh? You want him on my squad.
I'd like to make a trade with you for Kyler Murray.
You're 2-0. I'm 0-2.
I'm 2-0. The National League, my team National League's off to a hell of a start. It's early though.
I'd say if you get 200 points in a fucking weekend,
I had 180 points this year. Yeah, this week. I'd like to trade Russell Wilson to you. You can have DK Metcalf. You can have Boyd. I just want
after
Kyler
the
Murray.
Tux Russell Wilson wore on his first game. There's no chance that he's not on my team. I would have actually just dropped him if I were you after that. You know what, Russ? Thanks for coming.
He looks kind of like me back in the day. I mean, near my end of my career, he looks a little slow, doesn't he? Like I watched him play Sunday against Houston, and remember those plays he used to make? Where
yeah.
he
He's getting
seems
old.
like he's getting.
I mean, now look at how fast these guys are, though. Look at Murray fucking jump out of the pocket and run.
Yeah.
Josh Allen, too. He's just so sick.
Josh Allen's so sick. The Jets, I got to give some love to the Jets. What a comeback against the Browns. They came back. There was I don't even know. It was an unbelievable comeback. 14 points or 13 points in 2 minutes or something stupid, bro. Or 4 minutes. It was crazy. I was watching the game. I'm like, this is really going to happen?
Gotta love the quarterback story.
Flacco.
Love it. What a seed.
I thought he
threw
retired
too.
3 years ago.
And it was all because Cleveland just made that touchdown too. 2 minutes left. They walked in. I think it was Chubb. Chubb runs in. Runs in the touchdown.
If he just takes a knee.
If he takes the knee there, they go to the 2-minute warning, and then they can take a knee to finish the game.
Wow.
Instead, they were down. What were they down? 9?
At one point, they were down
No, they were down. They were
13
down
or 14.
They were down 13 because
13
they ended
points.
up winning by
And then
1
they had no timeouts left either. So if he took a knee, they were just ran
then
the
they
clock
get
out.
the 2-point conversion they get, and they go fucking see you later.
Craziness.
That's football.
That is football. And you say crazy. People, I've talked to a lot of people the first couple of weeks about betting, and it's half and half. Some people think this is your best time to bet, and other people think you don't know what the fuck's going to happen.
Neither does Vegas, right? So that's why it is.
That's what they're saying.
Who the fuck knows? Betting so
A lot of people are saying early on the first 4 weeks too is home underdogs. Have you been hearing that at all?
The home dog.
Take the home dog is what I've been hearing.
I feel like that's every week, everywhere, all the time.
Is it all the time?
I think so. Yeah. The home dogs.
Home dogs. Binger, your Rams. They got her done. They didn't cover. They fucked me. What did you think of the game though, bud? You just fired any tweets, or were you happy with the win?
I'm happy with the win, but we gave up 2 touchdowns late in the game to make it close. It's just against the Falcons, let's try to win by 30 and just keep going to next week. Jalen had a sick Moss catch though, interception to win it, which is nice. I did see that,
yeah. They didn't cover for me. I thought they were going to just kick the shit out of them. I turned that game off early. I was like, that's a win. And then obviously the Falcons, what's his name? Mary Moriarty?
Marcus Mariota.
That guy's still playing too. These quarterbacks, Mitch Trubisky, these guys that get drafted high, they just say, what, they think eventually they're going to be good or what?
I guess know. Yeah, they get one shot, and if they fuck it up, they usually get, it's like wait a couple of years and they get one more shot.
Yeah. Once a first rounder, always a first rounder, eh?
That's true.
Right,
fucking milk that bag as long as you can.
Did you see your snipe that Princey put on the old fucking 5-hole there? Panger gave you a great little play-by-play.
Oh, Shenner threw me a little backhand.
No, you picked it off at the blue line on Cronwall there. Cronwall tried to go. He walked to the middle. He tried to sauce it back to you, and you kind of kept your stick in the middle. Breakaway, 5-hole, Selly.
That's what NHL Network puts on there. We get to watch that every time we go on air with them. Love it.
It was Panger, great call. He's like, oh, and the old garage door opens, and Upshaw slides it through, looking like a goal scorer.
There he is.
I was like, he's in Detroit. Must have got some good sleep that night before, eh?
Yeah, that wasn't.
If that was LA, he wouldn't have had breakaway speed, Binger. I'll tell you that, buddy.
I was in the new barn there, too. New barn. It's not Joe Louis. That barn
looks good.
Yeah, it's a little dark.
Doesn't smell like the Joe, huh?
Doesn't.
Like
popcorn,
hot dogs,
dogs.
and stale beer.
Fuck.
I love the Joe.
Blood.
Buffalo Bills Mafia. I'm on board. I love it. Alan, keep it humming. Updogg. I'm open for business if you want to make a trade. Golf talk, Updogg. President's Week, first of all, our boy Max Homa won last week up in Napa Valley at Silverado.
With incredible fashion.
Wow, what a chip-in.
A chip-in and then a 3-putt from fucking... That's a brain
What's that guy's
fart.
name? He won the fucking green jacket. Danny Wallet?
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know he 3-jacked.
He 3-putted from 4 feet to lose.
I did not know that.
And Max chipped in.
Oh, I thought the chip-in was corn dogs. I thought that was it.
No, he had a 4-footer to win, missed it. Then he had a 3-footer to tie, missed it, and Max wins.
No way.
Nuts. I don't even know. You can't even comprehend that. But the guy's got the Masters, so
yeah, 3 wiggled
from 4 feet.
I gotta
Not
be
like
honest,
from 40
I
feet.
haven't watched a lot of PGA. I'm so happy for Max. I mean, he's fired up for the President's Cup. I was texting with him. First time he's been on a team event. Quail Hollow in Charlotte. You said something before we got on the air here that you're liking Max Homa this weekend to put some.
I'm
first
going
matches.
heavy. I mean, he's feeling it. Look at the Tour Championship. Finishes like 5th. He's feeling it. Nice paycheck. Comes in. Back-to-back wins at what used to be the Safeway Open, right? Boom.
Yeah. Is it called the Fortnite tournament now? Is that what it's called?
It's something.
Read it there on your notes there. Is that what it says?
It's
not Fortnite. Is that what that says?
No, it's not
It's not
Fortnite.
Fortnite.
Not like the video game.
He won 1.4 bananas though. Attaboy, Max. Hum now.
It's up in Napa though. It's a nice time up there.
Great play. I stayed there. It's at Silverado Resorts. Beautiful golf course.
Nice.
Great hotel. Our boy Steelers won there twice as well.
Yeah, so
the boys in Southern
California boys
California
love
like
it.
that red wine up there. It's too bad they changed it because it used to be
A big keg.
a keg of wine. Now it's some weird trophy. I saw Max.
Bring back the keg of wine.
Yeah, that's the best trophy ever. When it was the Safeway, Steeler got just a big old keg of wine. It was unreal. I'm excited for the President's Cup. I love the team events. I'm a little bummed that Cameron Smith, Leishman, Joaquin Neiman, and Abraham Answer, the Mexican guy, are not playing. That's
DJ. You can go down the list of the Americans too,
yeah.
right?
I mean, I'm not upset DeChambeau's not playing.
No.
I guess Koepka, I wouldn't mind seeing.
Patrick Reed, no thanks.
No thanks.
His game stinks right now anyway.
It sucks, though, that those guys can't play.
Yeah, I mean, for Europe, or not Europe,
international.
but for international, Cam Smith's the hottest golfer in the world right now.
Speaking of that, Cam Smith, Live Tour, first win.
But watch his shots. He's a highlight reel. He's everything.
His putting stroke is just money.
Chipping.
His putting is so money. He makes everything that just it just trickles perfectly in. Like, doesn't even hit the back of the hole. It's like MJ, all
That
net.
rat tail's something.
It's unbelievable. That course, by the way, Rich Harvest Farms, I couldn't remember. It looks awesome. I thought it was a little gimmicky when we played it, but that might have just been because
It looked good on TV. No, and it's a long day. It's a long day to get out there from downtown Chicago. It's about an hour. Our boy, shout out to Terry Duffy, who used to bring us out there.
Love
He's
that
an
guy.
absolute legend. And no, listen, the back nine, there's a couple holes that they made after Augusta. The long par 5, the approach is supposed to be like
13?
15.
15.
They kind of wanted to make it like 15 with the bridge and like the nice approach. And I just remember there's a couple of wolf tees there that those guys would have played from that are way the fuck back there. Like
I did notice a couple of
yards
tees were way tucked back. I was like, that's not the ones me and the Updogg played.
Yeah, there's one on the back nine. It's called the wolf tee, and you go back there and it's like a 625-yard hole.
Yikes.
But it's, an uphill. It's great.
Back to real quick on the President's Cup. Freddie Couples is assistant captain. I saw Freddie.
Him and Davis?
Saw him driving around his golf cart. Fuck, he looks good in a golf cart, Freddie.
You look better walking, though.
That's true.
Yeah.
Cam Smith, 4 bananas for winning that Chicago Invitational. Shout out to somebody in our social media tagged Missin Curfew, me and the Updogg in it. At this event, anyways, there was Live Cart Girls. Listen ups. I love this
This
tour,
is a
but
show.
now Cart
It's a
Girls.
show.
I mean, what else do you need?
Nothing.
Cart Girls buzzing around, bringing you
Cold beers? Yeah.
Can the players drink them? That was what I was thinking. Could the cart girl be like, can the DJ be like,
They could
hey,
throw it in their water
hey,
bottle.
Give me a John Daly there. Put it in my bag.
Yeah, John Daly would.
Of course, yeah.
What is that? We had a quote. I read a quote from him.
What do you drink on the course nowadays? What are you drinking?
I've been liking these like Modelo's on ice.
Yeah?
With a little like, not a michelada, just like a nice beer on ice.
Have you heard of these ranch waters?
No.
Ranch water. So it's tequila,
Yeah.
soda with a little lime in an actual can, ranch waters. I drank a couple of them at Shady with Loops. And I drank
sweet?
No. And then I drank a couple of them this weekend at the wedding. Evan's buddy Sean was drinking them. Ranch waters.
Huh.
I don't know if they have them that big.
What are the boys? Yeah, what are the boys drinking out there when you golf?
I think the boys on Live Tour are drinking something. That Pat Perez has got something in his Mickey for sure. That guy's a
100%. You only
beauty.
3 days too. It's not like you got to grind the 4th day. Hey, you're just leaking.
They're playing in shorts. I love the shorts. I saw Pat Perez out there rocking his high top MJs with shorts. But I did see Lee Westwood, and I respect Lee Westwood. I think he's a great ball striker, great player.
Yeah, great career.
He had shorts on with, what did you call them, Binger? The tweener socks?
Tweeners.
Updogg, you either got to go like way up socks like this.
Yeah,
like
I was going to
stance
say.
ones, like
yeah,
the fucking
those are
up.
nice. Nice sock. Those are a great pattern on that.
Great pattern, thank you. Take pride in my socks. Or if you're going shorts on the live tour, you got to go the no show socks.
A no-show.
You can't have the little symbol where you can see. Come on.
Unless you're throwing a little sponsorship on there.
Maybe unless,
Oh,
but those guys
Foot
don't need it. But
Foot Locker.
unless you're getting a sponsor
Hanes.
on there, that's true.
Then you're showing your underwear too. It's
you
like
know
Fruit
the
of the
socks.
Loom.
You know the socks I'm talking about. They're not.
Yeah, they're
natural.
terrible.
Yeah,
You can't do it.
can't do it.
You know what? You're going to be the reason everyone has to wear pants again.
Exactly.
You know
So
what I
Greg
mean?
Norman, I would say to Lee Westwood, hey fella, let's get you some better socks.
Yeah, was there a couple guys out there that
There's a few guys. It was kind of the older boys that had shorts on that had the mid tweener socks.
Why
as
don't they
Bigger
just
would
leave
say.
them all a pair of socks in the locker, like so that you have to wear these socks,
That's a good idea.
and then work on your
Sponsored
calves.
socks.
Work on the calves.
Do you see
You
Phil?
just put those little calf raise things in there before you go out on the rack.
Did you see where Phil had to hit one from 18? That fucking.
No, he had a hell
He
of a
hit
round.
it so fucking
He
far
fucking
right.
9 birdies.
He hit it so fucking far right that he was on the road. It was actually a cool shot you can see on Instagram where he had to hit like a 3-wood through the chute, off the road, back into the play. And in typical Phil fashion, he fucking ripped it right up there. And
Did you happen to see Bryson almost clothesline himself?
what a pigeon.
I've done that.
What a pigeon, though. But you would have you reacted like that?
No, fucking hockey.
He's like, I can't see. I'm like, calm down. It's a rope. Like,
Yeah, it's your fault.
I guess it could maybe hurt a bit, but
No, it doesn't.
I don't think so. He was
I got hit in the fucking lips with the ref's whistle one time. That hurt.
like this.
Yes, I was jumping off the bench in Florida, and he calls off the
Oh, that
offside
would
like
hurt.
this and just smokes me in the mouth. And I'm down, bleeding, down. Puck comes around to me, I'm fucking up. And I go down and miss the net on 2-on-1. And then the puck goes all the way down. It was hilarious.
Did you have to skate all the way back down when you missed the net?
Oh,
or
yeah.
did you
And I
change?
was leaking. Like my fucking lip
That
was
would
just
hurt.
smashed. Fucking metal whistle right in the lips. Princey, find that one.
That would hurt.
Yeah. It's brutal.
That happened to me, I think, on the bench one time. I was leaned over the bench and the ref went, "No, it's okay." And he fucking hit me with his whistle, and I was like, "Fuck you."
How are you?
You know what happened to me one time, too, ups in Colorado? I don't know why the fuck I did this, but the puck was, when you're sitting on the bench and the puck's in the near corner? And I was kind of like looking like that. And I kind of, and fucking, as I went like that, boom, they shot up fucking right in the beak.
Puck in the beak.
Rookie move. Why would I lean out like that to have a look at it still
Yeah.
this day?
Yeah, Bryson, that's when it hurts, bud.
Are we going to try to go the live tour?
Miami?
I'd like to do that with
28th,
you.
29th,
Fella tour, yeah.
Yeah, we got to look into it.
I would like
ASAP.
to do that with you. So congrats to Cam Smith. Kirk goals on the live tour. I'm loving it. Let's get those socks figured out, boys, not National League. Updog, we've talked a lot of tennis over the last month here with you. Rodger Federer, who's was one of the reasons I watched tennis when I got into it. He was a stud, obviously. He's gonna call it quits. I think it may have to do with a little bit of him watching the U.S. Open and watching Alcaraz and these boys and maybe just being like, "See,
No,
fellas,"
that's exactly.
right. Like,
I think this this past U.S. Open is going to go down as the tournament that kind of changed the way for tennis,
I agree.
moving forward. The way these kids play, like if you look at the way they slide on some, on hard courts now, no one ever used to slide on hard
No.
courts, and these guys are doing it every shot. The amount of impact that takes and the amount of speed and power that these kids have playing like this, Alcaraz for one, Sinner for one, Rudd, like these guys are going to be.
the American guy too helped me out to
It's a tough loss.
That's he could scoot too, man. He was fucking getting the ball side to side. I'm doing that slide thing you were telling
I think
too.
when Federer saw him beat Nadal, he's like, you know what? If this is
this
the way tennis is going to be played now, and I saw him hitting balls actually this morning before. They're in London playing his exhibition, his last tournament ever. He doesn't look like it's himself, right? And so they're yet to announce whether he's going to play in the pairings, the doubles, or the singles. So wish him the best, man. He's an absolute legend, best of the kind. You call him the GOATs.
Man,
he's
he
part of
was-
the GOATs.
He
the
was
GOAT
good,
crew.
and like you talk about watching this year's U.S. Open to where break points and all this and back and forth. When Rodger, from what I remember of watching, when he got up, it was over.
Clutch.
There was no coming back on Rodger.
No,
like he broke you, like fuck. Okay, maybe I'll get him next set. Or next game. It was done. Like he was so much fun to watch play. And there was a great video that Tamo Solani put up on his social media that I got Princey to fire up. It's Tamo, Forsberg, and Rodger, and they're just sitting there saucing in the
Yeah.
That's how veterans warm up.
That was his last game in Anaheim?
I'm not sure.
It
but that
says
was
Timu's
sick.
final night.
It was sick. They're just sitting there
Oh, it's epic. Yeah.
saucing around.
Fuck.
Couple old boys just
That's
working on the backhand sauce.
The way he just like twirls his racket and it's just he's weapon.
Was it his backhand? Was his nasty shot? Or?
One-handed backhand?
Yeah,
but
one-handed backhand.
No one will ever have a backhand like that.
Yeah.
You've heard it here.
You heard it here first. So congratulations to Rodger. Epic career. Updogg, last thing I'll run down, Post Malone in your old Blues jersey at St. Louis. You see him go down? He fucking cracked his rib. Did you see that?
Oh, I did see it. You're fucking right. I saw it.
He bounced back, though, chugged a couple beers and finished the show. But when I saw the video, like, he went down hard.
He smacked him.
Smacked him hard.
Smacked
you
it
gotta,
right.
You got to give him credit.
He went through the, I mean, what the fuck's the hole doing in the middle of that thing? Something comes up from underneath it.
Yeah,
right?
I thought it was like a malfunction of the stage, but no, it's kind of on him. It was
It's like
there's
his
a
little
hole.
pit.
Yeah, and he
It's
just
like where he's going to disappear to.
yeah, and he just forgot about it.
He was shaking hands with the fans, and he came out, and then it just, he was hurt, man.
Man,
He laid on his back in pain.
He went down hard. I was like, he's
I thought
done.
the beats were still going. Only in St. Louis. Fuck, I've been hurt in that building a couple times too. Tough building.
I like that he battled through it. So Post Malone,
Yeah.
way to show your true colors there,
I
buddy.
bet you they brought him into the Blues locker room after, stitched him up,
Gave him a
put a little
couple-
ice pack on there.
Gave him a little something to take the pain away. There's
Yeah,
a couple cold ones.
cold beers in there.
Yeah, so
He's juicy. Have you ever seen him in concert?
I've never seen Post Malone live, man. I don't think I've ever seen him live.
A lot of weed smoking in there, I bet.
I'd like to party with him.
You ever like practice in your rink after like the Up and Smoke tour came by, or like a
There were
you
some
know, like a
nights where
Grateful Dead
you
show
go
or
in the
something.
next day, she's a little,
and
she's
she's
a little,
yeah.
yeah.
And you're like, fuck, where was I last night?
You're like, oh, I was actually front row. You're like, is that my clothes? Or, is that my clothes?
It's funny.
Updogg, always a fun doing the intro with you, buddy. One of my favorite parts, our favorite parts of Mr. Curfew. But we'll talk some hockey coming back at you.